So today I'm on the Ausom Leopard. Oh yeah, nice little jump there to start this video off. So this is an electric scooter that has a normal price of $950. It comes in one single color that's going to be black and gold, two of my favorite colors. And this does have an 1,000-watt brushless motor, so this thing has some power, and the advertised top speed is going to be 34 miles per hour. I've been only able to get up to around 31, 32 miles per hour. I weigh around 220 pounds, so depending on how much you weigh and stuff, that will factor into the speed that you can get. But no matter what, this thing is very fast off of the line. The acceleration is really good, as I'm doing right now. And this does have 3 different riding modes. So the first mode is going to get you up to 9 miles per hour. The second mode is going to get you up to 22 miles per hour. And the third mode will get you up to 34 miles per hour. And here's a quick demonstration of the acceleration. 3, 2, 1, boom, off the line. And we are going, baby. So we're already at 15 miles per hour in just a few seconds. Now, sometimes when you get these scooters that can go 30 miles per hour, they might start to get a little wobble, right? You might start shaking on it because it's not as stable, but this scooter has been pretty stable. And that's because of really 2 main things. One, you do have this 8.3-inch wide footboard, so really wide for my 12-inch feet. But also you do have this little kind of step here on the back that you can use to angle one of your feet to really give you some really good stability, especially if you want to like get low while you're riding on the scooter like I am. And then the second reason is because of the handlebar stem. So the stem is really solid. There's a 2-step mechanism when you do want to fold it and unfold it. So you have this little thing you twist, and then also this little knob that you pull out. And then now you can go ahead and fold the scooter down, and then you have this little yellow hook here that you can use to attach to the back of the footboard, and now you can lift this scooter up. But the scooter does weigh around 70 pounds, so it's not light by any means, but it's also not like unmanageable. And the one thing I like about it is that that little hook that latches down to keep it folded, it does stay folded. When I do put this in the back of my SUV, sometimes those things will become undone, and then now you have like the handlebar flying all over the place, but that hasn't been the case with this scooter. And I will say that Ausom nailed the braking experience. You do have an e-brake and also dual disc brakes that are in both of the tires. So basically the braking was nice, smooth, and controlled. And let's go a little off-road right now, shall we? Oh yeah, it's getting bumpy. So the scooter can support a rider weight up to 265 pounds. And going over terrain like this is comfortable because you do have this dual swing arm suspension system. So these springs will be giving you some cushion, but this also comes with some 10x3-inch off-road tires, and we're getting into some sand right here. So let's really see how this performs. But yeah, these tires are made for going off the beaten path, and they do add to that cushion. And if you do like to take jumps, this has a decent amount of deck height, so you have a few inches there to play around with. So when I was jumping over curves, I had no problem. Now, Ausom actually did something else awesome with this scooter, and that's the fact that they have thrown in a seat. So it comes with the scooter, which is great because the seat allows you to be more comfortable for those long riding sessions. And the seat itself is actually not that bad, and it also does have a suspension seat post too. So this isn't the high quality suspension seat post that I own, so it barely does the job, but it does give you a little bit more cushion to your ride, and that combined with the dual suspension already on the scooter allows you to cruise around like this. And again, with the footboard being able to accommodate my size 12 feet with no problem side by side, this is a very comfortable ride, and it's fun to be able to do this, especially again right out of the box. And it's always good having options. All right, so now I'm back at my favorite steep hill out here in St. Louis. So let's get this thing going in 3, 2, 1, boom. All right, so from a complete stop, we are cruising around 8, 9, can we get 10? Yes, 10 miles per hour. I weigh around 220 pounds. No camera gear on my back today, but we're at 12 miles per hour. Getting up this hill at a very good average pace. And we're gonna get down this hill in a quick manner here. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And let's do a little bit of a braking test. So we got some speed going on here, and oh yeah. But let's talk battery and range. So this has a 48 volt, 20.8 amp hour battery with a total capacity of 998 watt hours. And Ausom says that you should be able to get up to around 52 miles of range, and that's depending on how much you weigh and stuff. So definitely be prepared to knock off a few miles off of that. But yeah, still a pretty decent range for this price. And it does take though around like 9 or 10 hours or so to charge the battery. So that's a little long. a lot longer than what I'm used to. Usually maybe around between 4 and 6 hours, but yeah, 9 to 10 hours is a while, especially if you do forget to charge this thing overnight. So definitely be aware of that. And this Leopard does have 360 lighting, so you do have a total of 4 turn signals, 2 on the front and also 2 on the back. And then you do have a brake light on the back, and then also you do have a headlight on the front. And then also you have a couple of more reflectors here on the side. So yeah, this is going to be very good and visible at night when you're riding around, and also decent during the daytime. But if that wasn't enough, this also does come with a detachable seat. So usually you have to buy this, but they include this. So this takes around like 4 bolts or so. So you bolt it down to the footboard, and then now you can go ahead and take a load off and just sit down and ride around. So this isn't my preferred way to ride, but if I am probably trying to go up to that around 52-mile range, you know, it might be good to sit down for a little bit, but at least you have that option with this seat. And the seat does fold down when you want to store it, and then also it does have a good amount of cushion. Oh, and the handlebar stem does go up and down, so you can adjust it for when you are sitting or standing. And speaking of handlebars, let's talk about everything on these handlebars. So the hand grips, fine for me. Really nice rubber hand grips, good grip. And then also you do have the controls for the lights on the left-hand side to turn them on and off. And then also you will find the controls for the turn signals and also a button for the electronic horn. And then on the right-hand side, you will find the thumb throttle and also the key ignition. But when I first got the scooter and I put the key in and turned it to the right, the scooter still didn't turn on, and I was kind of puzzled. But there is this little power button that lives right underneath the thumb throttle. It's kind of hard to see, but that you have to press in for a few seconds, and then now the scooter will turn on. And you also use that to be able to switch between the 3 different riding modes for your different speeds. But there is like a half-second delay when you press the button and then when the mode actually changes. So 1, I wish that button was just better, and 2, I wish it was in a better position, kind of more up on the handlebars to make it easier to press. Now the display is kind of hard to capture on camera because of like the coating that they have on it, but you can read it in direct sunlight, and it also does rotate up and down. And you need to do this when you are folding the scooter down because you have to kind of like rotate the display up a little bit to make sure the hook can get in there. Oh, and this scooter has a thick and juicy kickstand, which I know is kind of weird to describe it that way, but it is nice and thick. So when you are using it in grass, gravel, really any type of terrain, it's going to hold this scooter up. All right, so yeah, I think that's about it for this Ausom Leopard as I'm dipping around here. But for $950, this scooter does have the speed and range that I think people would like to see. And then also it does have really good suspension, good build quality. Change out that power button though. But other than that, you have turn signals, the lighting, and this is just a really good package for this price point. Normally you have to pay a little bit more to get everything that you get for this. So yeah, I'll drop a link down below in the description of this video that'll take you to the product page for this scooter. It might be an affiliate link, and that will help support this channel if you do that. So I appreciate that. But also, if you like this video, go ahead and give this video a like. But like always, I do want to thank you for watching this video, and I will catch you later. Peace.